Hi, everyone. I'm very excited to invite you all to talk about the official launch of the C4 Academy, as well as of the Cryptocurrency Crime Analyst course. Along with me is one of the co-founders of the C4 Academy, my very good friend, Mr. Santosh Khadsare. He's retired from the Indian Army with over 25 years of experience in cybercrime investigation and digital forensics. Welcome, Santosh. I hope you're having a great day. Would you like to share some of your thoughts about C4, about cryptocurrency crime investigation?
Firstly, thank you, Rohas, and it's a very big day since we are launching this crypto investigation courses for everyone, including the law enforcement, judiciary, and various people, even in the corporate world. Now, these courses, why we feel it's important, and being in the law enforcement for around more than 2 decades and so, and especially doing the investigations, it was seen that a lot of people buy a lot of crypto solutions, but they are not able to use them fully and to the to solve that cases. Plus, at present there are so much of cases which involve crypto as a currency for financial exchanges, and we also feel that there's a shortage of skilled forensic investigators, especially in this field. You have a lot of people coming into forensics as such, but crypto investigation, which is there and which will be more in the near future, that particular there's a big void there. So not only law enforcement, as I said, even that, but this particular courses are required for training, for the academia, for the judiciary, and that's what we, as we said, we plan these courses, and they will give some specialized skills, niche skills to the people who go to this particular to these courses. What I want to say that this is one of these kinds of the courses running not only in India but globally also, and everyone should make the maximum use of it and should understand the importance of how, because there may be varied tools you can have at your disposal, but if you don't know the basics and foundation how to go about that particular investigation, then whatever you have you may not be able to yield better results. So with that, keeping it short, I would like to welcome everyone who is attending these courses, and would like to see that everyone spreads this word that this is a kind of niche courses which are being launched by C4 Academy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our third co-founder, Shinam Arora, unfortunately is traveling and she may not be able to connect in. I mean, if she does come online in a few minutes, I'll connect her. Otherwise, thank you so much, Santosh.
Thank you.
Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to talk about how this course is scheduled. Just let me share my screen. So now I'm going to explain how we have designed this course and what are the methods and the techniques which we are going to use for teaching you investigation. And as always, please feel free to post your questions here as a comment and I'll answer them. I'd like to tell you is that the course is structured around the cryptocurrency investigation and forensic manual. And it's not a textbook, it's an actual field manual which has all the operational checklists that you'll need to do a investigation. So that becomes step one, or the core around which the course has been built. This manual will give you a working system for making investigative decisions. So it's not just a cryptocurrency, it's also about how to think like an investigator. We built a series of active quizzes. Now, usually when you hear the word quiz, you always think about something which is testing your knowledge. Our quizzes are not to test your knowledge, they're actually designed to teach you. So each quiz, a write with multiple options. Even if you select the wrong option, instead of just saying wrong, it's actually to explain why that particular option is wrong. And if you click the right one, it's also going to explain why that particular option. So we are using these interactive quizzes as a way of teaching and not testing. So through these quizzes, you'll be able to gain analytical and the ability to spot patterns of error. The third is real cases. So we are not going to use hypothetical cases here. No imagination. Our case studies are built on actual investigations, actual cryptocurrency crimes that we have handled. So that will give you a real feel about how the real world is moving and how do we crack those kind of cases. So we're going to have cases relating to fraud, money laundering, darknet markets, ransomware attacks, rug pulls, all the possible cases that you will come across in the real world, we are going to teach you how to crack them through these. So through this, you'll be able to apply your skills in unpredictable and real world scenarios. The fourth and very interesting one again is, and in fact my favorite is, we have built a series of cryptocurrencies for teaching you. So these are not hypothetical, they are actual cryptos which have been created on the various blockchains, and you are going to all be given certain number of these coins and tokens, and we will use those real currencies to teach you how to investigate and handle them. So instead of a purely hypothetical scenario, you actually will be using your own crypto wallets to hold these various cryptos and to figure out, how do we track them, how do we trace them. All of that is going to happen in the real world. So the evidence is actually going to be on the live blockchains, not hypothetical. Then another very interesting step which is going to be there is, you're going to talk to real world investigators. So, for example, I'm your main mentor for this course, and I've been in cybercrime investigation and digital forensics for over 25 years. And since 2011, I've been specializing in cryptocurrency investigation. So, we will regularly have AMA sessions where you can ask whatever questions and doubts you have, and not just about the course, but also about real cases, about how to do this for a living, how to get businesses, how to get jobs in this. So this will give you that career clarity, practical insight, and direct access that you need. I'll also invite a lot of my colleagues and friends who have investigative experience to share their life stories and experiences with you. These are going to be held twice a month. The sixth technique is, of course, the tools. So we're going to teach you all the tools that you really need to know, but it's also very important to realize when not to use a tool. And when is it that you use your own investigative experience and your own intelligence, and when do you rely on the tools? So we're going to cover all the tools that you could possibly require. As far as possible, we are going to focus on the open source and free tools available so that you can immediately start to use them and you don't have to really invest a lot of money to buy any of the commercial ones. But almost everything that you can do with commercial tools today, you can do with the free and open source ones. For certain things where we felt good tools were not available, C4 Academy is building its own tools, which will be again available to all of you. And finally, you will work with real investigation documents. So it's very important for us to understand that what really happens when the case goes to court. What does the complaint look like? What does the investigation report look like? What does a court judgment look like? How do you appeal against that? What does that appeal look like? All of those things will be done through actual court documents. So, for example, if you look at my favorite case, the Silk Road investigation, there are about 700 plus pages of official court records, which you will be going through to understand the end to end of that whole process. So these are the ways in which we have planned out the course. We start the first batch on the 1st of January. And the cryptocurrency investigation manual is available only to the students of the CCA course. It is not going to be publicly available. It will be available only to the students of that particular course. If there are any other questions, like I said, please feel free to message here, or even later you can always comment on this video and I'll get back to you with a detailed answer. And feel free to join our WhatsApp community. We have more than 400 budding investigators in that, and we'd love to have you to be a part of that. So it was great speaking to you. Have a very nice 2026, and see you on the 1st of Jan when we start the course. Bye-bye.